Hello class, and welcome to the Portal 2 walkthrough. So as before with Portal 1, whenever there's important dialogue or something, I won't be talking over it or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, I'm actually going to go into the options, head into the audio section, and turn on the captions here, so you guys can see anything that may or may not be important, while I may or may not be talking over it, just as a precaution. So I'll be doing this chapter by chapter, so some may be some videos may be like 40 and some maybe only be like 20 because they're shorter chapters or something. But overall it is a much longer game. We'll have like 9 videos and they'll be like twice as long, so yeah. We'll talk about the cooperative game and community test chambers in another series that I'll be making after we finish the main game. So, new game, chapter 1, play. Now these are the special loading screens. They only play once every time you load up the game. Other than that, there's regular loading screens that play normally.
Good morning.
So here we are.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Let's do some squats.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Awesome.
There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
Yeah, only problem with subtitles is they give away some jokes a little too early. But there's gonna be a lot more dialogue, so I'll be talking a whole lot less in this, that's for
Good
sure.
morning. You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Subject should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you gonna open the door
at this time
at any
will be
time?
assumed to have exercised his or her right
Hello?
to remain in extended relaxation. For the
Are you gonna open this door? Because it's fairly urgent.
Or concerns regarding this policy, or
Oh, just
if you
open the
require a
door.
Spanish language
That's too
version
aggressive.
of this message. Feel
Hello,
free to bring a
friend.
complimentary
Why
piece of
not open the
stationery
door?
from desk drawer in front of you and write us a letter.
Could
Good
be
luck.
Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No.
Oh, this guy's hilarious.
Fine. No. Absolutely fine. It's not like I don't have, 10,000 other test subjects begging me to help them escape. It's not like this place is about to explode.
Yeah, so... Oh, there's a moon on the
All right,
main.
look, okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die. All right, I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead. Dos muerte.
There's
open the
moon
door.
wasn't there before.
Hello.
Yeah. So you can see we've been sleeping for
Hello?
quite a while. So there's an imprint of us
Hello?
on the bed. That's interesting.
Go on.
So it'll just be repeating
Hello.
this stuff for a while. So let's go ahead and open the door.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Well, don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm, stay calm, prepare. That's all I'm saying, prepare. It's all fine, alright? Don't move, I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice, up to you.
So this guy is a core, like the ones we tore off GLaDOS in Portal 1. He does have a personality, and
You
so
alright
basically
down there?
just
Can
think
you
of him
hear
as a
me?
person, for all intents and
Hello?
purposes. So yeah, pretty simple.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
I'm really surprised that they managed to make this guy have emotion, even though he's just like a robot eye. They're really good at this, these guys. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
I'm gonna wait for him to say anything else funny, perhaps.
Simple word. Apple.
Press and spacebar does
Just
the same
say
thing, so don't worry
apple.
about it.
Classic. Very simple. A-double-P-L-E. Just say apple. Easy word, isn't it? Apple. How would you use it in a sentence? This apple's crunchy, you might say. I'm not even asking you for the whole sentence, just the word apple.
It's funny.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
That line of dialogue would play if you
All
would press the
reactor core
spacebar.
safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Oh dear, that does not sound good.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on?
To what?
The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
That's one of my favorite lines in the whole game right
No,
there.
I hit that one. I hit that one.
Yes, you did, Wheatley. Yes, you did. Yeah.
Okay,
So he's just trying
We should
to...
get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
It's not a docking station. It's not a docking
Good
station.
news. That is not a docking station.
It's not a docking
So there's
station.
one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall.
Manual
Could get a bit
override?
technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
See, the subtitles are actually a little different from the actual spoken dialogue, especially for Wheatley, who has the British accent.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet.
Because of big squats.
At least you're a good jumper. So you got that, got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Jump squats. Yeah. Totally ready for
Alright,
this.
Off you go.
See if he says anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a
Go
lot
on,
of this
just
waiting stuff.
March on through that hole.
Doing a lot of this waiting stuff because he has a lot of waiting lines that are actually
Yeah,
really
it's all
funny.
right. Go ahead.
Although, unfortunately, this one doesn't actually look too funny to me.
I know. I have painted quite a grim picture of your chances, but if you simply stand here, we will both surely die.
Yeah.
So, once again, just move along. One small step and everything.
Yeah, sometimes you might get little gems like that apple line, but
Go on.
nothing really special. Eventually he'll just start saying, like, go on, or stuff like
On
that.
you go.
Yeah, so it's time to go, everybody. Down into this hole.
Your destination's probably... Good luck.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
Isn't this one of the
We are
radios?
currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control.
This is the
However,
starting room for
thanks
Portal
to
1.
emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Emergency testing? That's interesting. You can see we're wearing a little bit of a different outfit, but we still got the boots, and that's what counts. So it looks like we are in test chamber 0, and there's going to be some buttons and cubes and that kind of thing. So this announcer, even the announcer guy, who's just a disembodied android,
Cube
has some really good
button-based
lines.
testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
It's just pure gold there. These guys at Valve are geniuses.
Please note
Anyway.
the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Yeah, simple to understand, similar to the first game. The elevators are definitely quite a bit more advanced now. There's going to be a lot more stuff going on once we get further down. Now here's the regular loading screens. Basically light up different parts of it as the loading continues. Unfortunately, this also means that they have to load the loading screen, which can get a little
If you
annoying
feel liquid
sometimes.
running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Huh. Okay then. Let's just get testing. So yeah, let's head down here. This is a simpler version of the first test. There's the orange portal here. Ah, that's a way more awesome effect. Anyway, press the button to open the blue portal. There, go through the orange portal. Grab the cube here. Out over here. Drop it, press the button. Take the cube back over here, place it on the button. And back through here. Then press the button here. Opens the portal there. Head back through the orange portal. Can't take that camera off, unfortunately.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Yeah, the apocalyptic lines like that. Makes it seem like he doesn't even care about the apocalypse or that kind of thing, but probably doesn't because he's just a robot. Yeah. It just gets better and better, guys. It just gets better and better. More loading screens. Probably should have edited them down a bit, but, well, who really cares that much? Sorry. Anyway. Loading screen.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Animal King take over. Oh, that giant Animal King turret. He'll show up later. Don't worry about it too much. Anyway, so now these screens around the elevators will actually start showing stuff. That's kind of nice. Although it's not different every time, unfortunately. But okay,
Hey,
here we are.
you made it. There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
I was just trying to glean every
It's
line of
alright, we'll go
dialogue
and just
here.
have a look about. No, that's
Probably-
right. Over by the podium, yeah.
Probably could have avoided that, but okay.
If you just just
Sorry.
stand by the podium and just look up.
Why should I look up?
That's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just trying to glean every last line of funny you can get from Wheatley, so I'm going to be standing around here for a while. Probably shouldn't have done that, but anyway. Don't see a portal gun in it at all. Well, that was definitely a fault.
Can you see the portal gun?
I was worried about that.
Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
That's pretty
Do
funny.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team. See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Yep, that's it for him. For a while, at least. But we now have the blue portal device. First things first, though. What is this? That's kind of odd. So here is the scientists of Aperture creating GLaDOS. Interesting enough. And this is GLaDOS releasing neurotoxin on the scientists. And some orange face guy finding the companion cube. Now this is GLaDOS promising cake to shell or something. And then the orange face guy holding the companion cube again. So, That's an interesting little guy there. Now we found the portal gun after you defeated GLaDOS in the previous game. In case you're wondering, you are the same character. This is actually a cover page to a comic that explains these events on the walls here. It's like Ratman. Really, really sorry. Anyway, so the orange face guy, as you can probably guess, is Ratman. And there's a little comic about him. So you can look it up. I'm not entirely sure what the comic's called, but it's all about Ratman, so yeah, you can learn a little more about that guy. So, as you can see, the little crosshairs now only light up when you have a portal of said color on somewhere. I really liked it better when they were facing a non-portal surface, but oh, I guess it works. There's a clock there. Good to know. And you can see portals through walls. That definitely eliminates one problem, being able to tell which portal you still need to place. That is very helpful. Should have added that in the previous game.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
All of them with just one copy. That's pretty funny. So here is another version of the little gap thing.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
More paperwork. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually light up or shut down or anything, because you only have one side of the portal, so what does it matter, really? Yeah, I really need to get a drink or something. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, let's get back in the elevator. Yeah. In here, and down further. Just keep going down, don't we? Anyway. So as you can see, this episode is going to be about 40 minutes long, which is pretty long for Chapter 1. It's like 2 of the regular Portal videos put together. That's quite a bit, for sure.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, here we go. This test certainly looks familiar, doesn't it? Isn't this one of the tests at the beginning of Portal 1? There's even a little radio. I don't think we were able to get it. But anyway, fairly simple. It's even easier than the first test, if I do say so. Anyway. Looks like a few more button-based tests. Hey, it's this one! Yeah! Who else remembers this little beauty? So it looks like we're going back through test chambers that we've done before. And replaying them to get a sense of...
Great work! Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
So this is basically just for the nostalgia factor, because you're going through test chambers you've already beaten. Pretty simple. Rudimentary, I guess. Anyway. Yep, and up through here. I wonder what's over here. I mean, the door's over there, but... What's up these stairs? This up here is actually one of the only Ratman dens that I've been able to find. Ever. I can't really understand any of it, but I'm sure if you puzzle it out, it'll probably be something really interesting. There's cats, too. Cats. Everybody loves cats. Anyway, let's get moving. Back down here, other side here, and through the door. There's an evacuation training thing. Not too funny, but they get better later, trust me. Much better. Yeah. Alright.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
They would deliberately make you unsheltered from space debris. Okay then. These guys are very interesting. Alright. There. One little mind game solved. And let's figure out the rest of them. This, we're gonna need a button to raise the stairs up. We're gonna need a cube, I mean. There's a cube there. How do we get it? Simple. So, leave the cube here. Raises the stairs. Go up said stairs. Now this button opens the door. So we need to find another cube. So, let's see what this button does. It raises the wall. Oh dear, that was not timed properly. So we need to raise the wall, and then have the cube hit the wall, bounce back, and from there we can grab the cube, and come over here, and up here, and drop it on the button.
Well done.
Simple.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Remember that number, it'll be important later. I'll point it out to you when we get there, of course, but still, that number is going to be interesting. I'll point that out. Yeah, anyway. So, that was probably the only test the first test that took me a while to figure out, I believe. Couldn't quite get it timed properly. But anyway, I've played this game through before a few times, so I got it figured out. Anyway, okay, so please remain calm. I don't really get that, but okay. Maybe it's not supposed to be funny. Maybe it's like
This
a...
next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
That was funny. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get a move on, shall we? Alright. So we have an orange portal up there. The only question left is how do we get there? So let's see. Shoot a portal down here. Drop through. And over. Let's get this cube here. And, fortunately, falling with cubes and other items in your possession is remarkably easier, although you cannot shoot portals when you're holding something. You can just do that, it works. There we go. Drop this.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
That was interesting. Okay. Anyway, on with the game. Anything else interesting here? So let's see what this test has to offer us. It looks really difficult at first, but well, every test does that to you. Once you start figuring it out, it's actually really easy. Grab the cube. Find the other portal surface that we need to launch off of. I'm thinking we should probably do the one up there, because that would take us let's just go ahead and fall with it, see how that works. And it works perfectly, so we removed any dropping, that's perfect. So anyway, come out here, and there you go. Alright, now we simply just repeat that process, and we'll come out onto that little scaffolding thing that the cube opened up. So yeah, good for us.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
That was actually pretty funny too. Yeah. Pre-recorded messages. Anyway. Down this way. I might be wondering what the purpose to all this is. He didn't really have a purpose in Portal 1 except to appease GLaDOS, I guess. But now there's just an announcer in the background. Might be turned off by that, but, well,
To
keep
ensure
playing.
that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Now it's all upside down. That's interesting. So there is the underlying story of Wheatley trying to help you escape, at least the public facility.
I'm up here. Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Yeah, so now we're finally re-encountering the story,
Just
so
pop
to
a
speak.
portal right behind me there, and come on through to the other side.
So this will be more of an underlying concept.
Pop a little portal just there, all right behind me, and come on through.
I'll just talk over him now. It's pretty much just the same stuff there.
Right behind me.
So yeah, it's nothing special, I guess.
All right,
Yeah,
let me explain again. Pop a portal behind me, all right, and come on through.
yeah. So we have now encountered
Pop a
Wheatley again,
portal behind
and
me on
he's
the
going
wall.
to help
Come
us
on.
escape a little better. So yeah, let's
Just
shoot a
pop
portal
a
in.
portal right behind me there, and come on through to the other side.
I'm really starting to feel bad about this, but anyway, let's just head on through, guys. And through here, and here we are.
Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing.
I'm ready to catch
On
you.
3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me! Catch me! Catch me! Catch me!
I caught him. I caught him, guys. I caught him.
Ow!
Not supposed to
Ow.
catch him. You're supposed to just let him land.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I can't move then. That's the problem now. Are you
Can't
still?
move.
Are you still there? Could you pick me up? Do you think? If you are there.
Apparently, he can't see us. That's interesting.
Hello. Can you pick me up, please?
So yeah, let's just wait here a bit.
Sorry, are you still there? Could you pick me up?
Yeah, you have to pick him up to continue the story. I'm really just waiting around for nothing this time, am I?
If you are there,
Yeah.
would you mind giving me a little bit of help? Just picking me up.
Yeah, let's just do that now. And there's no reason not to.
Look down. Where am I? Where am I? On the floor, needing your help the whole time, all the time, needing your help.
Let's try and scooch him, see if that works. Oh, now he's rolling around in this little square.
Still here on the floor, waiting to be picked up. Oh, brilliant, thank you, great.
There we
Plug
go.
me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Just walk up. Just walk up to it.
Just jam me
I
in
really
over
spent
there.
too much time just waiting in this episode. Should have edited it out, but there's still Wheatley lines, and that's a plus. 'Cause this guy has
Right
the
on that
most
stick
amazing
over there,
accent
just plug me
ever.
right on it.
I keep thinking for him to make some kind of weird joke
It is
about
tricky,
this.
it is
but-
tricky. But,
Okay.
just plug me in, please.
Yeah, that's me pressing the middle mouse button is zooming in and zooming out.
Plug me into that stick on the wall over there. I'll show you something.
There we go.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
That's pretty funny. Apparently we just have to turn around now and just not look at him for a bit.
I can't do it if you're watching.
There.
Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. It seems
Could you
scoochy.
pick me up? And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually.
that was good. That was really funny. Anyway. Yeah, let's get moving. Oh boy, there's turrets now.
Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
This is a defective turret. I believe it has feelings. It's different, see? Yeah. So that's pretty funny. There's defective turrets. We'll see more of that later in a bit. There's another defective turret we can actually pick up in a later bit of the game. Here's what passes for an elevator in the walking through the behind the scenes of Aperture again. So yeah, we'll be doing this a lot more, walking behind the scenes of Aperture in Portal 2, because we're escaping, right?
Up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
GLaDOS.
We want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them.
So we killed GLaDOS in Portal 1, so shouldn't she just be dead? Should we have to not worry about that at all? Well, actually you won't for the first time through. We'll talk about that more later, of course. Anyway, and through here, into this destroyed version of the corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Alright, so it looks like nature's really reclaimed the place.
There she is.
After we blew it up.
What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since.
It was actually the character we're playing now.
Where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch me.
Yep, that was the Wheatley just updating us on the story. Pretty simple. Yeah. Anyway, let's there's the incineration thing we used to destroy GLaDOS.
Okay, down these stairs.
Yeah, this part's funny.
Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device, and by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Also, a note: no braces on your spine either. So don't land on that. Or your head. No braces there. That could split like a melon from this height. So do definitely focus on landing with your legs.
It's impossible to land on anything else, so don't worry about that.
Have you been working out? Because I'll be honest, there's no evidence of it. You know, I'm not like just a plastic cup. We will be landing with some force, so bit of grip, just using grip, classic grip.
Hold on to it.
Right,
don't worry.
Let's go. Jump. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I just thought about the worst thing that could happen now. Oh, I just thought of something even worse. Better plan, a new plan. No imagining of any potential outcomes whatsoever. Okay, just jump. Just jump into the abyss and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there. It's still in my head.
So yeah, let's jump.
Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
It's actually impossible to drop him. It is. It's impossible. You cannot drop him.
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
Yeah, it's basically just a bottomless pit down there. Infinite falling.
This is the main breaker room.
Ooh.
Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find an escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand. Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
Yeah. Bunch of breaker switches. Looks like most of them are set to off.
That's God. It's quoting God.
Unfortunately, you can't find the one that says escape pod.
Ominous, but probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry, I've got it. This should
Flipping
slow
all the
it
breakers.
down.
It's
No,
turning everything
makes it go
on.
faster.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
This is not good. GLaDOS is turning
there's
back
a
on.
blast. Okay, it's fine. I'll just-
We're so screwed.
A.
We don't have time enough for that password.
A.
And she's back on.
Wait,
Skip
did I
B.
delete the jar? Okay, start writing this down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. Nothing.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
She's got a much better
It's
voice.
been a long time. How have you been?
She sounds much better.
I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
Oh dear.
Oh no!
There's
no,
claws
no, no,
now.
no. Oh no! Ah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster.
I think she killed Wheatley. Oh dear.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I
Oh
love
dear.
it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Well, this looks like fun. Ooh, a new loading screen, loading another section. This just looks awesome. It's a test chamber starting up. Lasers, apparently. Good to know. And we're falling. Longfell boots save us. There's crushers too. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. We are alive.
Here we are. The incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual
She-
portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old time.
She sounds way better in this version. Like her voice much better. There's a turret. Okay. And it exploded. That was interesting. Let's move on. So pretty much as low as you can get in aperture.
Hold on.
She has complete control over the entire facility. She can start fixing things up, can't she? Let's go ahead and grab it.
Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once
Yeah,
testing
let's
starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
Good to know.
Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Hey, this is the final test, isn't it? Looks like she's fixing things up, putting the facility back together. So, yeah, we might actually start getting cleaner walls. It is the final test. Oh, there's a bunch of new logos. That's interesting. The cake was replaced by a fire pit.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck.
Yeah.
But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. For the rest of your life. After that,
Infinite fall.
who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
So she can test more. She really likes to test. As before, looking up seems to stop it. But I don't know why, but it does. So that's good to know. Alright. So the light up when you have a portal of that color placed. Okay, so that's it for this episode of Portal into the elevator, and we'll go ahead and close up the episode. So I'll see you in episode 2, where we continue on with chapter 2, and more simple tests with GLaDOS instead of Wheatley or the announcer guiding us. So yeah, class is dismissed. Bye everybody.